is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Got some new footage for you guys today. We're actually going to be working on the bike, so super pumped. Basically all we're going to do is just an oil change on a 2007 GSX-R 1000. So let's get into it and see how simple it actually is. So just getting into it, I got this kit actually off Amazon. It was like $89 I think, or $88 or $80, something around there, for the full entire kit. So it comes with 4 quarts of oil, the actual oil filter, and then your crush washers. So this is what we're running in it. Basically this is just OEM spec. So the X-Star R9000 1040, and then again OEM oil filter. So on this GSX-R 1000, basically what you need to do is you need to take off this fairing to get to what you need to get to. So to get this fairing off, there's just a couple of Allen head bolts that you need to take off. I just have a, if I can get you here, a size 4 Allen key. So we're just gonna get into that. So to show you exactly where everything is, you're gonna have one Allen bolt here, one Allen bolt here, and then one down at the bottom near the kickstand right there. And then all you're gonna have to do is just pull this tab out. There's a tab here, rubber grommet, there. There's gonna be one right here too to lift up on this piece. And this comes out. And then all we have to do now is grab a flathead and just remove these 2 clips up here to remove this fairing. And just so you know, at the bottom of this fairing, so if you're looking at it on the bike, basically what we're gonna be doing is there's a clip on the bottom directly in the center here that you wanna make sure that you get out to. So it's only 2 clips for me and all that. We can lay that aside. These hoses will be connected, so you just wanna make sure that you be careful with these, okay? So now that we got all that off, a little trick of the trade here, okay? As we're draining the oil, so you can actually see the oil drain here. So as you can see, the oil filter's right here. Anytime that you remove that, typically oil likes to drip onto the headers, so there's a little trick. If you grab some aluminum foil and like cover that and protect that, the oil will either catch on the oil, the aluminum foil, or it'll just drip right off the foil into the pan. First, what we're gonna do is get our pan under here, okay? I'm gonna lay the aluminum foil up and on the header so we can protect it from all the oil that's gonna be coming out of there. It doesn't have to be pretty, you just gotta be on there just to protect it. Make sure it goes deep enough too. That's what she said. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Let's get to removing that bolt there. So that bolt is a 17 millimeter. Okay, we're letting that drain. And then while this drains, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna clean up this plug here, because this plug actually has a metal magnet right here. We just wanna clean that up, make sure that, and check it out, inspect it, make sure there's no debris on there or whatnot. And then going from there, we'll get after that oil filter. Okay, I got that nice and clean here, as you can see. And then I removed my old crush washer. All right, now that that's finishing up, we're gonna get under here and undo this wonderful oil filter. It should only be hand tight, so if you got big man hands, this might be a little tougher on you. There she goes. As you can see, the oil's going right on the aluminum foil. A lot of threads on this. There we go. And voila, just like that. Okay guys, so I got the new filter here. As you can see, every filter that I've ever gotten, they always have this plastic wrap on the top of it. So you just gotta peel that off. After peeling that off, you can try to prime this if you want. The only issue is when you're trying to prime it, and you try to put this up like so, it's gonna leak oil, you know what I mean? So I I think I usually put just like a little bit on the inside, and I obviously just lube the ring around to create that good seal there. But yeah, the only thing is that you don't want to fill this up. Typically, like on the Z's or whatnot, like on my car, typically I'll fill this puppy up all the way and then just plug it right up so it's already fully primed and whatnot. With this, it's kind of tough just because it's on this angle. So now that I primed it just a little bit, you can see some in there, and I just lubed up the top O-ring there. So I'm just gonna install this back on, and then we should be good to go. And I did want to say too, you just want to clean off the old like race where the seal used to be, just so it doesn't have any like nasty stuff coming off of it. Right on there. And again, with these, you just want to go hand tight. You don't want to go too crazy with it. That's my weak hand, so now I'm going to use my strong hand. Get in there real quick. And that's good to me. Now we can actually take our nasty aluminum foil out of here. Wrap all that up like so. Now, as you can see, we're on the other side of the bike. So pretty simple. Your gauge, your fill gauge is right here, and your plug is right here. Take that plug out. You don't really have to do anything crazy. What's actually cool with this kit from CycleMax is actually it gives you a little funnel, so you don't have to like buy a separate funnel. If you want to, you can. Not a big deal. But little cardboard funnel here. You just stick that puppy in there. And that should be good to go like that. And then we're just gonna get our quarts of oil. So when doing this oil change, basically it's about 3 to 3.5 quarts of oil. So depending, you always wanna check your fill gauge. You don't wanna overfill and you don't wanna underfill, especially on a bike. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Had a little left over from last time, so, but now I can use this to put all the old oil in. Okay guys, once you're done filling her up, all you gotta do is just put your plug back in, and obviously don't strip it. Get nice and snug. That's good there. When the bike's on the kickstand, you're not going to really be able to tell the oil level, so don't start filling like crazy. You actually have to make sure that the bike is standing up straight, level, and then you should be able to check the level. You just want to make sure, because I remember my first ever change, I was freaking out because I'm like, I put oil in here, I put the exact amount it told me to, and there's nothing here. How you can determine your levels here, there is a full line and a low line. So that's the low line, and that's the full line, F and L. You obviously want to be at the fill line. If you're a little bit above it, it's okay. You don't want to fully see the oil. Like, you want to be able to see this metal ring a little bit. If you have complete oil in there, you might have a little too much. And then obviously, if all you see is metal, you might have a little too less. Now all we got to do is just put our fairing back on. And now we just got to replace the fairing and put that back how we had it on. So I'm just gonna replace where these hoses were going here. So. That's how those run. And then how you can line this up is pretty simple. All you're gonna do is just match these tabs up. bada boom, just like so. That one tab will hold it in place, this tab will hold this in place, and then you just clip those in. And then we just put everything back in. All right, guys, and basically that's it, man. It's pretty simple to do it on a bike, honestly. You don't have to like jack it up and get under the car and do all this crazy stuff. It's literally just the oil filter and then obviously like a couple of Allens for, you know, the fairing and whatnot. But besides that, it's pretty simple. I hope you guys liked it. Basically, this is just prep for Bike Week. Bike Week is this week coming, so I'm gonna be heading up to Laconia for the first time ever for Bike Week, so I'm definitely gonna have footage of that. But thanks for, you know, for the community, for you guys to stick with me and whatnot and go down this new adventure. I do have some stuff coming up for the Daily Z. We're gonna do T-top moldings, the window moldings, and then just some odds and ends for the car. Definitely gonna start working on the interior because my door cards are starting to peel a little bit, but stay tuned. I got a bunch of content coming for you guys. Paintball, motorcycles, cars, drifting, whatever. Again, thank you for the support. It means so much. We're so close to 10,000. It's crazy. So super pumped for that. But in the meantime, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're looking for any additional content, just click one of the links here. In the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.